Hello, I'm Priscilla Archangel, and my leadership insight for you today is making connections. I've become a recent fan of playing the New York Times daily puzzles online, and one of my favorites is connections. So you get 16 words, and the goal is to form four groups of four words that are in some way connected. And you have to figure out what the connection is. You get four mistakes, and after that, the game ends and the answers are revealed. So, for example, recently the connected words were bar, dinner, liberty, and tinker. And they're all words before bell. So when I first started playing, I'd find two or three words that appeared to be obviously connected, but finding the last one or two proved elusive. I'd think about the ways that words were used differently, I'd look up dictionary definitions, and I had to get out of my normal way of thinking about the words. One of the reasons I keep playing the game each day is because it reminds me that my initial incorrect assumptions about how the words are connected are a bit like life. We see things, we presume we know what they are, what's happening, or how they work. We interact with people, we surmise that they think the same way we do. And sometimes we're right, but often we're a little off base or just plain wrong. Because in interacting with others, we typically move forward based on our unconscious assumptions, then hit a brick wall as we recognize we're not making progress, and we blame them for it. It's a pivotal moment where we can get stuck in our own needs or way of thinking. And this is where people say, oh, certainly they see things the same way I do. Of course, we're focused on the same objectives. Why are they exhibiting such poor leadership behaviors? And why doesn't my team respect my opinion or experience? Instead, we should pause and think about other possibilities and ways of viewing a situation and relating to others. Then reapproach with a broader mindset, a sense of curiosity. Because to truly connect with people, we need to put aside our own assumptions and learn to effectively communicate with them. We need to understand their perspective. And failure to do so can result in missteps, creating offenses, which will create barriers on the road to connections. So rather than focus on who's right or wrong, left or right, recognize that the best solution is somewhere in the middle. Focus on trying to understand what experiences have shaped people, their values, their priorities, and their needs. Finding new points of connection can add significant value to a relationship. And while the process of developing areas of common interest can sometimes be difficult and time consuming, the end result can provide greater benefits. Great leaders understand the value of connections with other leaders, with their teams, across teams, with organizational stakeholders, and others. And great leaders are proactive in finding points of connection. They look for areas of common interest or need. They approach differing opinions with curiosity instead of being defensive. And they encourage their teams to build relationships. They set a tone for building value for the future. So, what connections do you need to make? And how hard are you willing to work to find the point of connection? Thanks for listening.